Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Tom Yu gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matty, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning. A workhorse.
Digging in now, Jake McCarthy. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. No balls and 1 strike.
First pitch, 405.
Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. To the plate now, Geraldo Perdomo. Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Left side, but well fouled. The 1-2. Popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses the throw down, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he's got a cannon for an arm back there behind the dish, but it doesn't mean it's always accurate. Got plenty behind this one, but he sailed it, and he won't be happy with himself about that throw.
Line drive to left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And this will bang up against the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Hard hit ball to second, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, one guy to watch is Cole Calhoun. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Peralta takes his lead at third with 1 away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Ketel Marte is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 delivery.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The men on third with 2 down. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Joyce to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or 2 early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Stephen Vogt is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Phillies coming up. Madison Bumgarner will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Line drive base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it. 1 out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner on second base. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Swing and a line drive. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. More of the show, Saturday baseball, after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Turned on down the line. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Into the box, Madison Bumgarner. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's off his leg on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jake McCarthy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
3-0 to him now. Three balls and a strike. The count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Arizona, but they lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a real
line drive to left. And it's gone. Solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And so take a look at ball one. That average way up there to start things out. 13 home runs and 23 driven in. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's 3 for 15. He also has 1 home run. A ball and 2 strikes.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Full count to Herrera, 3-2. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Calhoun. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at David Peralta. Bazooka arm in the outfield. Obviously, he was originally signed as a pitcher. Didn't work out. Reset the battery and came back as a big league outfielder. Impressive.
So now to the plate, Andrew Knapp. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
So coming to the plate, Roman Quinn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. grounded down the third baseline. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Tom Yu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
2 out here and a runner at second. Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1 ball, 2 strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Bumgarner sets. Here it comes on 3-2. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Phillies 1. New inning set to get underway, and up next the outfielder David Peralta.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Peralta.
Ball, that's good.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
Nope.
2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. Popped him up. Bohm is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Walker. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Andrew McCutchen.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it. 1 down. Ready for another chance? Matt Joyce. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And the pitch. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air to center field and deep. Back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 46 now for him on the season, and the Phils have cut it to a 3-2 game now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Gene Segura standing in. Yes, he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Alec Bohm is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-1 the count now. A runner on first with 2 away.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
The 2-1. 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
3-1, right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Arizona.
All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And you can see there he currently holds the top spot on this Arizona roster in that category. In now, Stephen Vogt. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Now that's popped up. Bohm in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for Arizona.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Madison Bumgarner will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Line to the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
At the plate, Jake McCarthy, and their runners at the corners now. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Phillies 2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And it's fouled away. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate now, Andrew Knapp. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now a pickoff play at second and the runner back. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Pereira rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as it's now a 1-run ball game. Into the box now, Roman Quinn, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he fouls this one off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here. He is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And they're into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tom Yu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. From the stretch. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Phillies 3. Ready for another shot now. Geraldo Perdomo. He'll start off the 5th in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2 balls and a strike now. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Popped up. Herrera has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Ready once again, David Peralta. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. McCutcheon is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Cole Calhoun. First offering on its way. Slider laid off for a ball. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Matt Joyce.
The right fielder,
Here comes the first pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
To the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Left side of the infield into the shift. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. From the stretch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Alec Bohm, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Fouled off. Bumgarner sets. Here's the 3-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Phillies strand one. They still trail it here 4-3. Ready now, Christian Walker is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
The next 0-2. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Stephen Vogt is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-3 game. So here's Eduardo Escobar as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. To first. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Phillies 3. Bottom. of the sixth, Didi Gregorius is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That batting average still well up there to begin play. 34 home runs and 76 driven in. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
JT Realmuto will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. They'll come into play at 317. 31 homers, 56 runs batted in. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1.
0-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old Baker's. Right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better.
And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, D-Row, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here today for Madison Bumgarner. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Alex Young takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
49, Alex Young.
Brad Miller will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Liner in there for a base hit. Hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, ah, they got a nice little hitting streak going.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay to third now, but he's safe as they also push across his score to make it a one-run game.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade in out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one. 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He's set. The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. 7th inning coming up. Bryce Harper stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Number 3, Bryce Harper. Now at shortstop, number 18, Keating McCord. Now catching, number 10, G82.
Haven Smith is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Spencer Howard is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Fouled away. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Haven Smith has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
First and second here with nobody out. Sacrifice attempt here. Segura for 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
1 gone now in the Arizona 7th. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. No balls and a strike to count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Grounded to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Stephon Crichton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Rhys Hoskins will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Standing in now, Alec Bohm, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. 2-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game. And this one gives them the lead at 6-5.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Corbin Martin takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
JT Realmuto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Martin has over 40 innings on his line so far, and with an ERA in the fives, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 6-5. Sir Anthony Dominguez will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
He pulled the string and had him way out in front. The ball and a strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Two and two, the count to Cole Calhoun. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Christian Walker is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Number 84.
2-0 count. The pitch. This is on the ground over the first. Hoskins has it. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The batter, number 2.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 0-1 hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to break. And the hitter just fouls that one off.
A man at third with one away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Harper. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Hey, you could tell as soon as the pitcher released that one, he almost wanted to pull it back. That thing popped right out of his hands, and that hitter's eyes lit up.
So now to the plate, Stephen Vogt. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2.
Outside, that's the ball.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Phillies 6. Stuart Fairchild will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Number 84.
Brendan Lau will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The Phils find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
Yohan Lopez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Josh Rojas is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. It's laid off and the count runs pulled.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Jeremy Jeffress. Enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Josh Rojas is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. High chopper towards first. Hoskins gathers it in, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in and looking for more, Jake McCarthy. He singled his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Settling in now, Geraldo Perdomo. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Joaquin Soria is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Now the pitch.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0.
No, that's
Ball
down.
2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Hit hard to short and through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Alec Bohm will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
He's set, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. Fairchild will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. So a big moment in the ball game here. JT Realmuto, and the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Philly down to their last strike. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.